Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and welcome to episode 11 of the Newcastle United career mode on Xbox One. Of course, it's been a while since the last episode, and I apologise for that, but I've just been busy planning for other videos and doing some other things, and just generic stuff in general. But anyway, we'll get straight into this episode, and have a look at this. Haris Vukic, I've already spoke about this a little bit more, but I've already spoken about this, but I wanted to speak more about it. Status and exciting prospect. You only get that if you're one of the wonder kids of career mode. And I didn't think Vukic was actually a player that could potentially get to 90s. That's actually what it means if you have an exciting prospect status on you. Like that, the guys like Bakali and who else is like Oscar or something, or Lucas or something like that. Young guys with, you know, not amazing overalls at the moment, but guys with potentials of 90. Like around that level. And Vukic, we already have one. So you can see there that, or you could see before, that he grew by 3 in half a season, which is equal most with, I believe, Sissoko. So that's fantastic. And I want to give, as a result of that, Vukic as many games as possible. Of course, coming off of the bench, a little bit like what I've got going with Bakali. But really, the fact is with Bakali, he's got one of the worst staminas he's got a terrible stamina. So he can't play a full 90-minute game. So that's why he's coming off of the bench. And so with the same with Vukic, and excuse me. Just on the topic on the topic of Bakali, I will just talk about him sooner. But before that was a fantastic save from Tim Krul, resulted in a corner and pulls out another save when we needed one. And of course, this game is in the FA Cup. It is a replay. We of course drew the first game against Stoke at home, 0-0. They are a very annoying and hard team to play against, and maybe not a hard team to play against, but a hard team to score against. But this ball movement right here is unbelievable, and it finally gets rewarded with the first goal in, okay, what's 90 plus 7, 165 minutes of football between these two teams, and we finally get a goal, and it's Marvo that puts it in. It was terrific ball movement from a throw in deep behind, deep like in our half, and we managed to just pass and pass and pass. Green ball movement, fantastic. Quick passing play, good smart ball movement, and then we ended up getting a goal. And that's exactly, I mean, I like to score like skill moves, awesome running, long shot, volleyed, half, bicycle kick goals. But I tell you what, a goal that I've just passed the ball around beautifully and just absolutely pierced through and penetrated a defense. That's like probably one of the most satisfying goals that I can get, because it's just pass, pass, pass. There's an element of we switch the ball up a little bit in there. It's terrific. And we're probably going to win the game now. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not. We're going to concede in the 90th minute, of course, because Kenwyne Jones had the ball. He was a little bit too strong for Colaccini, who got goal side of him, you know, got the inside shoulder. He looked like he was going to shoot or something, but he ended up, it somehow took a deflection off just a bunch of hits off of the shin of Colaccini and off of Kenwyne Jones. Found its way to bloody Asadi, or Asaidi, whatever, who followed in and got the goal. So credit to him. But, you know, after 180 minutes, we still don't have a winner. And I would have thought, hopefully, away goals would have meant that I could have just got it, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, sadly. So we are, unfortunately, having to play out some more extra time. Debussy with a fantastic tackle, and it's led to this. Cisse, out comes the keeper. We try to chip him, and unfortunately, the ball's a little bit too close to the keeper. And after 120 minutes, nothing. And for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, in career mode in FIFA 14, I'm doing penalties. That doesn't just mean next gen. That means previous gen. I didn't do penalties. So this is the first penalty shootout, and this is the first penalty I'm going to take, and I have stuffed it up. Just brutally honest. The slider ended up going into the yellow, and as soon as I did that, I thought, oh, fuck. But I had to save the next one, and Kenwyne Jones gets saved by Krul. I saw the foot. I read where it was going. Didn't get a lot of power behind it, and got the shot. And Ben Arfa follows it up. Another shot, beautifully in the top right-hand corner. Watch Edu. Watch where he places his foot. Not a lot of power. Pauses, freezes, just like Kenwyne Jones. And it's another save by Tim Krul. What a fantastic keeper. Brilliant stuff, I mean. Anyway, again, Cisse in the yellow. And when I get it into the yellow and not into the green, when I mess it up, and I don't do it very often, like maybe 1 in 50 penalties, I'll accidentally not get it in the green, maybe because I'm just not paying enough attention. But how about not paying enough attention, Tim Krul? I mean, Krul, I love you as a goalkeeper, but you've done some ridiculous shit, like the ball that went through your hands against Hull City, and we ended up drawing with Hull City, and then it hit the post, went off of Krul's back, but if he saves this, we win. He didn't save it. It's a very nice penalty, actually. Hits the side netting, but Sissoko steps up, doesn't, kind of gets it in the green a little bit, but hits it and scores the penalty, and we finally beat Stoke after 180 minutes and a penalty shootout. We win, and I've got to be brutally honest, guys, for next gen, this is not a very exciting, epic way to end a penalty shootout. I mean, you just see Stoke players walking off disappointed, and even fucking Krul himself looked a little bit disappointed. And, as well as that, the penalty shootout, it said that for some reason they counted as goals or something, and we won the game 4-3. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but either way, we've got 2 more games left in this episode. We got a game against Spurs and the game against Norwich, and then after that, guys, the Tyne Weir Derby. So get ready for that. I'm thinking about maybe making the Tyne Weir Derby just one episode, just an entire episode dedicated to the Tyne Weir Derby, because I actually lost the vision of 2 games. One, I forget who the other team was, but one was against Sunderland. I'll tell you that result was actually, I won that game like 1-0, and it was a very, to be totally honest, boring game. But either way, Alessandrini, who was yet to score a goal for the club, just went on a monster run, and sadly, unfortunately, couldn't finish. Went a little bit wide, a little bit too far right. Soldado with a shot, and another great save from Krul. I tell you what, I do not want to lose this keeper, and I have no intentions of ever signing another first 11 keeper. Look at that. Again, pretty lucky for it not to have been on target, because as good a keeper as Krul is, I don't think he would have saved that. But Remy makes a tackle on Michael Purcell. I don't know if that's a real player or generator, but he just keeps running. Granted, he made this tackle in our half, kept on going, had a shot, and got denied by Lloris. But it's a good effort that has resulted in a penalty. Yangan Biwa. It goes up over the back. Taylor, and that's the goal. Stephen Taylor, the acting captain, the Geordie, scores. Beautiful stuff. And just go ahead and give the unofficial assist to Remy, who made the forward press, made a tackle, ran the ball all the way to the other team's goal, had a shot. It was saved, yeah, but Stephen Taylor scores his first goal in the Premier League. So we go 1-up against Tottenham. Pretty deep in the half. It's another corner, and Remy actually went up for a header. He could have got a goal himself, but sadly he just burnt it. It just went wide of the goal. Don't know how he managed that, but Lamella into Chadley. He got it inside. It's a good pass, and that's level. 1-1 Tottenham. So we're even right on the, pretty much right on half-time. Alessandrini coming out of nowhere, making a tackle. Remy with a very nice move, but unfortunately Dawson knew what was going on there, and that was it. That was literally the only highlight of the entire half. It was a very bad end to the game, but it is 1 point taken away from Tottenham, which means we're still 6th, they're still 7th, but they do actually have a game up on us. You can see there we're on level on points now with 42. But last game, guys, against Norwich away. Hopefully we'll be able to get a win here. We technically have not won the game like outright after 90 or 120 minutes of football. It's either gone to a penalty or it's ended in a draw like that game against Tottenham. So, of course, I have literally just played a game against Tottenham 2 days ago in this season. So a lot of my players are tired, and I just thought, I'm just going to press the X button and let the game decide who's going to play in my team for me. Had a quick look. Everyone looks relatively good. There's only one player that's actually in the yellow for their energy or for their stamina. And so I just went with it. So Vernon Anita was in the game, and Cisse was our lone striker. Of course, Remy was a little bit tired, so I gave it to Cisse, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Williamson was in this game, who I haven't given many games to, and I'll be brutally honest, I thought that was a terrific tackle, but you know how it works, man. It's ridiculous. Like, you get any little itty-bitty bit of the player, even if it's like his pinky, doesn't matter, and then you get the ball cleanly and nothing else. It doesn't matter. That's a foul, apparently, but anyway, yeah, it's just retarded. But either way, Cisse on the ball, gets tackled, still gets the ball back, gets it into our potentially 90-rated player further on down the track who got a shot off, but sadly couldn't put it in. It was on target, but it was saved by the keeper, Dan Gosling. The ball somehow gets out the back of the 2. He hits the deck, and no penalty, apparently. So, yeah, we could have potentially gotten a penalty. Dan Gosling could have won it, which would have been something, but no. 45th minute, end of the first half, and still no goals. And hopefully it doesn't end that way. Gary Hooper lobbed through a ball in a Tete, and a shot just going wide. It beat Kirill. It also beat the post. Thank God. Pilkington. Gary Hooper again. Colaccini. Apparently there's a foul here. And no, this is not good, because Norwich have bloody Snodgrass in their team. And I don't see what the foul's there for. Yeah, he was running. As a matter of fact, Ryan Taylor was running back with the flight of the ball. So I can't believe he would get punished for anything there. But Snodgrass thankfully hit the side netting outside of the net, which is thank God. And Vernon Anita, I wanted to pass to Vuskic. He fucked it up. And look at that. Like, it just happened. I may as well just put down the controller, because the passes were nowhere near my players. So crisp, so clean. Look at this. Pass, just running into a gap. Colaccini just let him actually get through. I don't know why Colaccini doesn't at least try to get in the way of Van Wolfswinkel. Actually, no, I don't blame him. I don't think he would have been able to reach him in time. Or maybe he could have altered the way he was running, but again, it's not something I have control over. But Vuskic pulling out the party tricks. Oh my god, this would be a hell of an assist and a hell of a goal! No, not happening. Remy, that would have been one of the best responses of all time ever. But no, Remy tried to get a ball into Vuskic, couldn't manage it, made 2 tackles, and he just had to shoot it. He had to score it too. Unbelievable. It's nil. No, it's not. It's 1-1. It's surely we're not going to settle for another draw here. I mean, I should technically be thankful that I have scored, so that way I'm actually going to potentially get something from this game, but I really would not want to draw again. I love a victory. It was a fantastic shot. Look, it hits the side netting. It's a great attempt on goal. 87th minute. They throw it in. Bassong on the ball. Marveau running up that forward pressure. Makes a tackle. The knock forward. The shot. Again, it's wide of the damn net. Unbelievably painful stuff to watch here. And the keeper. Fuck, that is a big problem for me, calling the referee the keeper. But the referee wouldn't let us play on, and that was it. So, it is another draw. But anyway, guys, next episode, Tyne-Wear Derby. Get ready for it. We also play them again in the FA Cup, which will be interesting. And my players are going to be absolutely fucked because they will have no stamina after playing 4 games in about 7 days. But still, we've lost Ben Arthur for 2 weeks, which sucks as well. He won't be in the game. But either way, guys, I'm Heroes Game, the Masterbucks. Let's hit your target, which for today is 2,000 likes. And it's been that forever. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys will hit that because you do all the time. And thank you for watching. I am Heroes Game, the Masterbucks, and peace out. Bye-bye.